Welcome to Painted Kids Studio, where we make amazing art videos. Hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you can be notified every time we post a new art video. Hello friends, Miss Kate here, and I've got another drawing of the day. This one is a request from one of my art friends that paints with me at school, and she wanted to learn how to paint a platypus. So I'm going to teach you guys with Sharpie on paper, but if you guys are painting at home, like my little friend, I know she wants to do it on canvas, you guys can draw with pencil and eraser on canvas, or definitely start with pencil and eraser even if you're working on paper. I'm just going to start with Sharpie because it shows up a little better. So platypus, I don't even know, I don't think I've ever seen a platypus. They are really funny looking animals. So they look kind of like, their face kind of looks like a duck, but they're a little furry, but they have like webbed hands. I have no idea how to describe them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start drawing. All right. So the platypus has like a bill, like a beak, kind of like a bird. And the way we're gonna start that is we're gonna do like a curved line, like a frown, like that. And then we're gonna go like this. And we're gonna go like this. It's like down and curve out a little bit. Then after we have that, we're gonna round a little up and round and touch the other side. Now we're gonna put his little nostrils in his beak like this, 2 little dashes, and they're not very big, they're just little dashes. And then after you have your dashes, we're gonna do the bottom of the beak. It's just a curve, that's it. And then we're gonna go ahead and put on the eyes. So the eyes are gonna be up and to the side of the beak a little bit like this. And when I do my, my eyes, I always like to make them these cutie eyes, so I color them in most of the way, but I leave a couple little sparkles. This is actually looking a lot like a duck right now. All right, so we got our 2 little sparkly eyes. Now I'm gonna be ready to do the face. So the head is gonna be, like the platypus has kind of like cheeks, and then it kind of comes up almost like a duck face. It's very similar. And then down, and it has like a little cheek and then goes around like that. So it's a little bit wider where his cheeks are, so it's kind of wide here. And then it goes up a little bit into like a curve, like an upside down U on top. And then we're gonna do a little detail on the face that is just gonna be like where we can put a couple different colors for the platypus. So I'm gonna start at the edge of the beak, and I'm just going to jump over the eye. Same thing on this side, up, jump over the eye. And then platypus, they're kind of like, I think they're like a little bit furry. So I'm gonna put just like a couple little hairs on top, just give them a little hairdo. And then we're gonna be ready for the belly. So the belly, we're gonna start with just a curve and a curve. And they're pretty round guys. You don't want them to be too little. They're pretty round. So I mean, it's a pretty big belly, like this. And then after we have that, we're gonna go ahead and start the platypus feet. So to start the foot, I'm gonna go out, and I'm gonna go out, and then I'm gonna do like a letter, like an upside down letter V, kind of in the middle here. So this is gonna be one leg here, and this is gonna be the other leg. And then we're gonna do the platypus feet. So they're kind of like webbed feet. So I'm gonna do them kind of like, but they look almost like they have toes, but they're kind of webbed. So I'm gonna do kind of like this kind of a shape. It's just like a curve, like this. And then I'm gonna do some like webbed feet like that. So it's gonna be kind of like diagonal, but they still kind of look like they have toes, like this. And then I'm gonna do, so once you get your little toes, your little pointy web feet on there, I'm gonna go ahead and do the round belly. So again, this is just so I can add an extra color in here. Okay, so we've got like a circle on the belly. And then I'm just gonna have my platypus hands at his side. You can make him waving if you want, but I'm just gonna have his arms at his side. So I'm gonna go like this. That's gonna be just like the top of his hand. Then I'm gonna show you how I do like his hands. So his hands are also webbed kind of like his feet. So I'm gonna just kind of like like that. And there you have it, there's our platypus. So with this one, I like to leave some parts of the platypus like white, but I like to pick a color, maybe, I'll do green platypus. So the parts that I like to color on my platypus is I really like to color like this area of the head, like this. And you could do this brown or gray, make it like a little more like neutral colors. I always like to do my cutesy little animals with bright colors. So I will let you guys decide what colors. With this one though, I do like to leave these sides of the face white, and I like to leave this part of the belly white, but then the arms and the body and the legs, I'm gonna have them all be like a color. So whether it's brown, or if you want to do pink with purple polka dots, that's fine too. So I'm gonna let you guys decide what colors you want to use on your platypus. And I'm going really fast, guys. You guys can go like slow and careful, but I'm gonna try. I don't like these videos to be too long for you guys to sit through, so I'm going really fast. All right, so after I get that part done, I like to do a darker shade of the same color for the hands. So let me see if I have like a darker green. I do. Okay. So I'm gonna use like a dark green for the hands. So if you were doing your platypus like brown, just use like a darker brown maybe. And then the only really like color, the only bright color I'm gonna use on this, although this green is pretty bright. I do like to do the platypus, I like to do his beak yellow. So I think in real life they might be brown, but again, because this is art and I can make it look however I want, I like to use bright colors. So I'm gonna take like this golden yellow, and I am going to color this platypus beak with this really pretty bright yellow color. And there you have it, guys. So here's our beautiful platypus, super cute. If you have time, you should look up, like maybe Google an image of a real platypus just to see what they look like, because I doubt very many of you have seen one in real life. I don't even know where they live, but they're actually really interesting animals. So I'm so glad my friend came up with this idea, because this is one of the few animals I have never drawn before. Thank you so much for drawing with me today, and I will be back again tomorrow at 1 p.m. for our daily drawing of the day.